नमस्कार मित्रांनो, माय बेस्ट गुरु चॅनलमध्ये आपले मनापासून स्वागत. आम्हाला प्रोत्साहन देण्यासाठी सबस्क्राईब बटनवर क्लिक करून सबस्क्राईब करून आम्हाला मदत करा. म्हणजे आम्ही तुमच्यासाठी घेऊन येऊ जास्तीत जास्त व्हिडिओज. तसेच आमच्या नवीन व्हिडिओचे नोटिफिकेशन मिळण्यासाठी घंटीच्या चित्रावर क्लिक करा.
Hello learners, it's chapter number 14, Substances in Common Use. Important topics in this lesson. Important salts in day-to-day life. NaCl, NaH, CO3, Na2, CO3. Radioactive substances. Some chemical substances in day-to-day life. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. A. The number of molecules of water of crystallization in washing soda is ... full stop. 1. B. The chemical name of baking soda is ... full stop. Sodium bicarbonate. C. ... is used in treatment of hyperthyroidism. Iodine 123. D. The chemical name of Teflon is ... full stop. Polytetrafluoroethene. Question number 2. Match the pairs. Inside the column, number A, B. Number 1. Saturated brine. 2. Fused salt. 3. CaOCl2. 4. NaHCO3. Sodium metal freed. 2. Basic salt. 3. Crystallization of salt. 4. Oxidation of color. Answer. Inside the column, number A, B. Point 1. Saturated brine. Crystallization of salt. 2. Fused salt. Sodium metal freed. 3. CaOCl2. Oxidation of color. 4. NaHCO3. Basic salt. Question number 3. Write answers to the following. A. What is meant by radioactivity? Answer. Elements with a high atomic number such as uranium, thorium, radium have a property of spontaneously emitting invisible, highly penetrating and high energy radiation. This property is called radioactivity. B. When is said to be the nucleus unstable? Answer. The number of protons and neutrons in nucleus are same, which determines the stability of the nucleus. If the number of protons or neutrons are not same and the binding energy is that strong to hold the nucleus, this leads nucleus to be unstable. C. Which diseases are caused by artificial food colors? Answer. Blindness, skin cancer, asthma, itching of the skin, permanent blocking of sweat pores, etc. Diseases like ADHD (attention deficit hyperactivity disorder bracket complete can affect children due to excessive consumption of foods with added food colors. D. Where in the industrial field is radioactivity used? Answer. Radiography. Internal cracks and voids in cast iron articles and iron solder can be detected with the help of gamma rays. For this purpose, isotopes like cobalt-60, iridium-192 are used in the radiography camera. This technique is used for detecting flaws in metal work. Measurement of thickness, density and level. It is necessary to maintain the required thickness in the manufacture of aluminium, plastic, iron sheets of differing thickness. In the manufacturing process, a radioactive substance is placed on one side and an instrument to measure radiation on the other. The radiation read by the measuring instrument varies with the thickness of the sheet. Material inside a packing can also be examined by the same technique. Luminescent paint and radioluminance. The radioactive substances radium, promethium, tritium with some phosphor are used to make certain objects visible in the dark. For example, the hands of a clock and certain other objects. Krypton 85 is used in HID into bracket high intensity discharge bracket complete lamps, while promethium 147 is used in portable X-ray units as the source of beta rays. Use in ceramic articles. Luminous colors are used to decorate ceramic tiles, utensils, plates, etc. Earlier, uranium oxide was used in these paints. E. Write down properties of Teflon. Answer. Point 1. The atmosphere and chemical substances have no effect on Teflon. 2. Neither water nor oil will stick to Teflon coated articles. 3. High temperatures do not affect Teflon as its melting point is 327 degrees Celsius. 4. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. F. What type of colors will you use to celebrate eco-friendly Rang Panchami? Question mark. Why? Answer. We will use natural colors to celebrate eco-friendly Rang Panchami as these colors do not have any harmful effect on our health. G. Why has the use of methods like Teflon coating become more common? Answer. The use of methods like Teflon coating becomes more common because of following properties. Point 1. The atmosphere and chemical substances have no effect on Teflon. 2. Neither water nor oil will stick to Teflon coated articles. 3. High temperatures do not affect Teflon as its melting point is 327 degrees Celsius. 4. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. Question number 4. Give scientific explanation. A. Bleaching powder has the odor of chlorine. Answer. Bleaching powder undergoes slow decomposition due to the carbon dioxide in air and chlorine gas is released. Bleaching powder gets its property because of this release of chlorine gas. CaOCl2 bleaching powder plus CO2 gives CaCO3 calcium carbonate plus Cl2 chlorine gas. Hence, bleaching powder has the odor of chlorine. B. The hard water of a well becomes soft on adding washing soda to it. Answer. The hardness of water is due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium in it. Na2CO3 is added to it to soften such water and make it suitable for use. The reaction with Na2CO3 causes the formation of insoluble carbonate salts of magnesium and calcium. Hence, the hard water of a well becomes soft on adding washing soda to it. C. Soap forms a precipitate in hard water. Answer. When oil or animal fat is boiled with an aqueous solution of sodium or potassium hydroxide, sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids inside the bracket fatty acids are formed. These salts are called soap. When soap is mixed with hard water, calcium and magnesium salts of fatty acids are formed. This being water insoluble, they form a precipitate, and that is why lather is not formed. D. The particles of powder are given an electric charge while spraying them to form the powder coating. Answer. The particles of powder are given an electric charge while spraying them to form the powder coating so that the target can be completed easily and form uniform layer of film on metal surface. E. The aluminium article is used as an anode in the anodizing process. Answer. Anodizing is done by electrolysis. Dilute acid is taken in the electrolytic cell and the aluminium article is dipped in it as the anode. When an electric current is passed, hydrogen gas is released at the cathode and oxygen gas at the anode. A reaction with oxygen occurs and a layer of hydrated aluminium oxide is formed on the anode, that is, the iron article. This layer can be made attractive by adding color in the cell during electrolysis. Hence, the aluminium article is used as an anode in the anodizing process. F. When the radiation coming out from certain radioactive substance is passed through an electric field, marks are found at 3 places on the photographic plate placed in its path. Answer. 3 types of radiation are given out by radioactive substances. These are alpha, beta and gamma rays. The rays which deviated slightly toward negatively charged plate are called alpha rays. Those which deviate substantially towards the positively charged plate are called beta rays, and those which do not deviate at all are called gamma rays. Hence, when the radiation coming out from certain radioactive substance is passed through an electric field, marks are found at 3 places on photographic plate placed in its path. G. A certain type of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of a space shuttle. Answer. Ceramics can withstand high temperatures without decomposing. Ceramic is brittle, water resistant, and an electrical insulator. Hence, a certain type of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of a space shuttle. Question number 5. Write answers to the following. A. Write about artificial food colors, the substances used in them and their harmful effects. Answer. Artificial food colors are mixed in most soft drinks and foodstuffs available in the market. These food colors are in the form of powders, gels, and pastes. Artificial food colors are used in domestic as well as commercial products. Certain colors and essences are added to ice cream, ice candies, sauce, fruit juices, cold drinks, pickles, jams, and jelly. Food colors are often found to be added to packaged meat into bracket chicken, mutton, chili powder, turmeric, sweets, and other similar substances so as to give them a good color. Harmful effects of artificial food colors. 1. Food colors added to pickles, jam, and sauce contain small quantities of lead and mercury. These can be harmful for those who consume these products on a regular basis. 2. Diseases like ADHD inside the bracket attention deficit hyperactivity disorder can affect children due to excessive consumption of foods with added food colors. B. What is meant by water of crystallization? Give examples of salts with water of crystallization and their uses. Answer. In the crystals of some compounds, water molecules are also included in this arrangement, that is, the water of crystallization. For example, 1CuSO4.5H2O. In this compound, water of crystallization is 5. Number 2, FeSO4.7H2O. In this compound, water of crystallization is 7. C. Write briefly about 3 methods of electrolysis of sodium chloride. Answer. Point number 1. When an electric current is passed through a saturated solution of sodium chloride inside bracket brine, it is electrolyzed and hydrogen gas is released at the cathode while chlorine gas is released at the anode. This method is used for production of chlorine gas. In this method, an important basic compound NaOH is formed in the cell. 2 NaCl plus 2 H2O gives 2 NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. Number 2. When salt is heated to a high temperature into bracket about 800 degrees Celsius, it melts. This is called the fused state of the salt. Number 3. When fused salt is electrolyzed, chlorine gas is released at the anode. and liquid sodium metal at the cathode. Question number 6. Write the uses. A. Anodizing. Answer. Anodizing is an electrolytic passivation process used to increase the thickness of the natural oxide layer on the surface of metal parts. Anodizing increases resistance to corrosion and wear and provides better adhesion for paint primers and glues than bare metal does. B. Powder coating. Answer. Powder coating is a method of applying a layer harder than paint on the surface of an iron object to prevent rusting. Powder coating can be done on plastic and medium density fiber (MDF) board in day-to-day use as well. C. Radioactive substances. Answer. Isotopes like cobalt-60, iridium-192 are used in the radiography camera. This technique is used for detecting flaws in metal work. In the manufacturing process, a radioactive substance is placed on one side and an instrument to measure radiation on the other. The radiation read by the measuring instrument varies with the thickness of the sheet. Material inside a packing can also be examined by the same technique. The radioactive substances radium, promethium, tritium with some phosphor are used to make certain objects visible in the dark. For example, the hands of a clock and certain other objects. Onions, potatoes are irradiated with gamma rays from cobalt-60 to prevent their sprouting. The red blood cell count increases in the disease polycythemia. Phosphorus 32 is used in its treatment. Strontium 89, strontium 90, samarium 153 and radium 223 are used in the treatment of bone cancer. D. Ceramic. Answer. It is used in electrical instruments for coating the interior of the kiln, the outer surfaces of ships and blades of jet engines. A certain type of ceramic tiles are fixed on the outer layer of a space shuttle. Some types of ceramics are used as superconductors. Question number 7. Write the harmful effects. A. Artificial dye. Answer. Point 1. Dyeing hair can have adverse effects like hair fall, damage to hair texture, burning of skin, adverse effect on eyes, etc. 2. Lipstick contains a dye named caramine. It does not affect lips but causes stomach disorders. 3. Excessive use of plants for making natural dyes results in deterioration of the environment. B. Artificial food color. Answer. Number 1. Food colors added to pickles, jam and sauce contain small quantities of lead and mercury. This can be harmful for those who consume these products on a regular basis. Number 2. Diseases like ADHD inside the bracket attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, can affect children due to excessive consumption of foods with added food colors. C. Radioactive substances. Answer. Number 1. The central nervous system is affected by radioactive radiations. Number 2. Hereditary defects are generated by bombardment of radiation on DNA in the body. Number 3. Radioactive radiation can penetrate the skin and causes diseases like skin cancer, leukemia. Number 4. The radiative pollutants created due to explosions enter the body through air and it is difficult to control them. Number 5. The radioactive pollutants released in the sea enter the bodies of fishes and through them enter the human body. Number 6. The radioactive paint on the watch can cause cancer. D. Deodorant. Answer. Number 1. Aluminium, zirconium compounds are the most harmful chemicals in the deodorant. Disorders like headache, asthma, respiratory disorders, heart disease are likely to occur without our knowledge. Number 2. There is a possibility of various skin disorders and also skin cancer due to the aluminium chlorohydrates. Question number 8. Write the chemical formula. Bleaching powder, common salt, baking soda, washing soda. Answer. Inside the column, substance, chemical formula. Bleaching powder, CaOCl2. Common salt, NaCl. Baking soda, NaHCO3. Washing soda, Na2CO3.H2O. Question number 9. Explain what you see in the following picture. Answer. The picture is of powder coating. Powder coating is a method of applying a layer harder than paint on the surface of an iron object to prevent rusting.
आम्हाला प्रोत्साहन देण्यासाठी सबस्क्राईब बटनवर क्लिक करून सबस्क्राईब करून आम्हाला मदत करा, म्हणजे आम्ही तुमच्यासाठी घेऊन येऊ जास्तीत जास्त व्हिडिओज. तसेच आमच्या नवीन व्हिडिओचे नोटिफिकेशन मिळण्यासाठी घंटीच्या चित्रावर क्लिक करा.